my mind. In my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine. Stop all your fussing, slap on a smile. Come out and walk in the sun for a while. Don't fight the feeling, you know you wanna have a good time. And in my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine.
Dear Mom, so much has happened since my last letter. A lot of what I'm going to tell you really happened to me directly, and some of it I just heard about. I guess my biggest news is Vinnie Bonatardi. Vinnie and I are in love. He's 17 and sweet and warm and a little more handsome than anybody who's ever lived. He's also got a great sense of humor. We've been going together for a while now. We started out just doing homework together, but one day he said something that changed my life.
So, Jane's boat would have to have 12 bricks in it.
Yes, that's right.
You know, if you weren't helping me, I wouldn't have a chance.
Hey, it's no problem, really.
Have you always been this smart?
Stop it.
No, I'm serious. This kind of stuff has always come easy to you, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess.
I thought so. I've never fallen for a smart girl before.
Anyway, things with Vinnie progressed smoothly until we ran into a small snag. Dad and I had a spirited conversation about whether or not I should see Vinnie.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I said no.
I said yes.
Go to your room.
Fine. It went like that for a few weeks till Dad grounded me and told me I couldn't see him. I'm not real proud of what I did next, but I ran away with Vinnie. We only stayed away overnight, and we didn't do anything. We didn't even make out. Okay, we made out a little bit. Okay, we made out a lot, but that's all that happened, so can we just drop it, please? Anyway, when I got back, Dad and I sort of patched things up. Lately, he's even said some kind of nice things to Vinnie. Ow!
Oh, I'm sorry.
What else can I tell you? Oh, I've got a good Joey story. Last week, he had this porno tape one of his genius friends gave him. He had it in his backpack in a box that said it was Above the Law, starring Steven Seagal. Later, Grandpa came over.
Hello? Anybody home?
Above the law.
I'm not sure how much of the tape he watched, but he did go through an entire pound of candy. What else? For the most part, life has been pretty quiet. As a matter of fact, sometimes I feel like I'm living in an episode of Seinfeld. Is this decaf?
Yep.
Doesn't taste like decaf.
It's decaf, all right. That coffee is without caffeine. It's caffeineless. In the caffeine department, that coffee is completely deficient. Decaf.
I say that because I hate the feeling I get from caffeine. My hands get all shaky, I sweat, I grind my teeth. It's like cocaine. From what I've read. I hate that feeling with a passion.
Well, you're not going to get that feeling here because that is decaf.
Okay. Is this regular decaf or Swiss water method decaf?
Regular decaf.
Yep. See, regular decaf still has caffeine in it, like 1% caffeine. Now, caffeinated coffee is only 4% caffeine. So regular decaf is like not really such a big deal at all. They should call it partially decaf, but not completely. Would you look at that? I'm shaking already. I knew it.
It's Swiss water method decaf.
Well, okay. I've been going back and forth as to whether to tell you this next thing or not. Well, I guess I've decided I will, for reasons which I hope will become apparent. This happened before the other stuff I told you about. It started last Wednesday.
Well?
Well, what?
What do you think?
About what?
They look that bad, huh?
Hmm?
They look so bad you can't even bring yourself to give me an answer. They look unspeakably awful.
What, the glasses? No, the glasses are great. They make you look more intelligent.
Then what?
What?
You said they make me look more intelligent. More intelligent than what? How I look without them? My normal stupid look?
Dad, it's a figure of speech. Lighten up, okay?
Hello.
Hey, you look nice.
Okay, what's the occasion?
Some of the gang from my regular meeting are taking me out.
Cool.
Yep. It's my 2-year birthday.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, Tone, I'm sorry I forgot.
No reason for you to remember it.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. You know, I wasn't going to make a big deal out of it.
Well,
but
I think it's a big deal.
So do I.
Tomorrow night, we take you out. It's 2 years. It deserves to be celebrated twice.
You really don't have to.
Stop. No is an unacceptable answer. I'm proud of you, and I want to celebrate with you.
Okay. Okay. Gotta run.
See you, Tone.
See you later.
Good night.
Oh, and Tone, congratulations again.
Thanks again.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that great?
Sure is. 2 years sober.
No, I meant you didn't even notice the glasses.
Later that night, I guess it was around midnight, Tony came home. I don't know why I didn't say anything. There was something about the way he was staring at that bottle that froze me like a deer in somebody's headlights. I couldn't speak, and I couldn't move. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. All I remember thinking was that somehow everything had just changed, and it would never be the same again. I had no idea what to do. I figured I should talk to somebody, but first I had to make sure they'd keep it a secret. I swear.
I swear. I swear.
So, I told them.
Oh, my God!
I know.
Straight from the bottle, no olives, nothing?
Nothing. This is very scary, Six.
I know, but I mean, I have no experience with this kind of thing.
Neither do I. Before, when he was using, I had no idea what was going on. I couldn't even tell when he was high.
I thought people in AA didn't drink.
They're not supposed to. He'd been sober for 2 years. Tonight was his birthday.
Maybe he got some lousy gifts.
This isn't funny, Six.
Maybe those people in AA go out and drink every week and don't tell anybody. They are anonymous, you know.
I'm sorry. I've got to talk to somebody.
Like who?
I don't know. Somebody who knows more than I do.
Well, you know, maybe get your belly out of here.
What did he say?
He said I'm gorgeous.
No. I said maybe he just felt like having a drink.
But he can't, Joey. He's an alcoholic.
Maybe they gave him the weekend off. Maybe he's cured. I mean, it's been 2 years.
They don't get cured. And once they start drinking, they can't stop till they're blasted.
Well, I don't understand any of this stuff because, Because I don't drink.
I had 4 glasses of champagne at my cousin Carl's wedding.
How was it?
Not thrilling. I got dizzy, I got sweaty, and I threw up all over the flower girl. The dizzy part was okay.
Well, I don't think we should say anything to anybody until you talk to Tony.
Me? Why me?
Because you saw it, and because for some reason, no one seemed to take me seriously.
He's got a point. That's his head.
I think you should tell your dad.
Really? Isn't that squealing?
Well, it's not squealing when someone's life is at stake. Your father's closer to this situation than anyone. He and Tony have wrestled with this before.
I suppose.
Go with me on this, will you, kid? It's the right thing to do.
Okay. Above the law?
I watched the movie this morning. It was much better than the book.
So finally, I went to see Dad. Better. Much better.
Really?
I swear, those are great.
Have you guys seen my Steven Seagal movie?
No, Joe, but I'd like to.
Yeah, so would I, but I seem to have misplaced it.
I think Grandpa's got it.
Grandpa?
Yeah, he said he watched it this morning. Twice.
Well, now that I can see again, I'm going to go upstairs and read in bed. One of life's great pleasures.
Listen, Dad, I've got to talk to you.
What's up?
First of all, you've got to swear it won't go any farther than this room.
Before I do that, maybe you better tell me the general subject matter.
That sounds like a parent trick.
It is.
It's about Anthony.
What about him?
Well, last night... Well, see, I was up late and I... Well, I don't know if I should say anything.
In that case, I can't help you, and if Anthony's in trouble, I can't help him either. This make it any easier?
He was drinking.
What do you mean?
He came into the living room and he took a drink right out of the bottle.
Drink of what?
I think it was vodka.
That's impossible, Blossom. You must have been mistaken.
Dad, I saw him.
No. No, you think you saw something, but you're mistaken. Tony doesn't drink, and you know that.
Yes, but Dad...
But nothing. You thought you saw something, and it didn't happen. It's like those people who think they see a UFO, and it turns out to be swamp gas. It did not happen.
Okay, maybe you're right.
I am right.
Fine. But if you think it's worth looking, I think this swamp gas left an empty bottle in the liquor cabinet. I felt awful. I felt like I had betrayed Tony and hurt Dad. But just when I thought things couldn't possibly get any worse, they did. Sorry, Dad.
No, you did the right thing.
But I feel like I've gotten Anthony in trouble.
He got himself in trouble, Blossom. We're talking about 2 different people here. There is Anthony, and there is Anthony when he's using, and that guy is dangerous to everybody.
Say, listen, Dad, can I get my own VCR?
No.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
That's a beautiful night. No moon, no stars, no gunfire. What's going on? Oh.
Blossom, could you excuse us, please? I need to speak with your brother privately.
I'm sorry, Tony. I saw you and I did...
It's okay. Really.
I'm very disappointed in you, Tony.
You? How do you think I feel?
What happened?
Guess I needed something to wash down that birthday cake. I don't know. Look, Dad, when I woke up this morning, I asked myself the same question. What happened? I felt horrible. But then I went to a meeting and I realized that beating myself up over this wasn't going to do any good at all. I just have to start over.
But why did this happen? Was something bothering you?
My life has never been better. There is absolutely nothing bothering me. Except the continuing success of Full House.
I don't find anything even remotely amusing about this.
Hey, if you can't laugh, Might as well pack it in.
So what happens now?
I don't know.
Are you going to drink again?
You know, it's like what they said at the meeting this morning. You don't own the future, and you don't own the past. All I know is that I'm sober right now. I plan to stay that way.
Well, that's not good enough.
What do you mean?
We had a deal, Tony. You could stay here as long as you weren't using. You broke that deal.
Are you saying you want me to leave?
I don't have any choice. You can't promise you won't use, and I know what'll happen if you do. You'll lie, you'll steal, you'll do anything. I lived through that once. I won't do it again.
I understand.
The next morning, Tony moved out. We all tried to pretend that nothing had changed, but we failed. Then later that night, something extraordinary happened.
You like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Richmond?
He's no Steven Seagal. Right, Joe?
I don't know, Grandpa. You won't give me my tape back.
Could you guys turn that TV off, please?
Why don't you call him and talk about this? You're miserable, and so is everyone who comes in contact with you.
I am not going to call him.
Well, in that case, I'm leaving. Good night, kids.
Good night.
You like Grandpa?
Besides, even if I wanted to talk to him, I have no idea where he is.
He's staying at my place.
Would you like some friendly advice, Mr. Russo?
No.
Forget this whole thing, man. Let it slide.
Vinnie.
And there's no way you could possibly feel as bad as he does. Have a little compassion.
Compassion.
He was right the first time, Blossom.
Excuse me, Vinnie, but what do you know about it? I have lived with someone who has this problem, and I don't think that there is anything that you can enlighten me on, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks anyway.
It's just that I fell off the wagon when I was 2 years sober, so I know how he feels.
What? You fell off the wagon?
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason for it. I just went out one night and drank a couple six-packs. It was stupid. But that was 3 years ago, and I've been straight since then.
Vinnie, why didn't you ever mention this before?
For what? It's not a problem. I don't even think about it much.
Wait a minute. You were 2 years sober, then you slipped, and that was 3 years ago?
Right.
You were drinking when you were...
6?
No, 12. You were 12?
Yeah, well, Drew Barrymore was my idol. Still is.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
No, the thing is, everybody's got to live their own life. Tony's allowed to make mistakes like anybody else. Isn't he?
You think you know a person so well, and then they say or do something that completely blows you away. Both Anthony and Vinnie had done that. Then it was Dad's turn.
Don't say anything. Here's the deal. I'm completely wrong. I am also completely terrified, but that's just part of being alive, I guess. At least it is when you have kids. Anyway, I'm sure you're pretty scared, too. But I'm here to say, I believe in you. I have seen you handle your problems successfully for a long time, and there is no doubt in my mind that you can do it again. At least for today, right?
Well,
Don't answer. Come home. I want us all to be together.
That was
Don't speak. That's it. No, it isn't. I love you.
Anyway, Mom, that's it from this end for now. It would be nice to hear your reactions to all this soon. Hint, hint, guilt, guilt. Till then, love, Blossom. Age 16. Did you watch a movie?
I just watched every movie Steven Seagal ever made.
And?
Well, he was so great and above the law. I don't know why he switched to this karate stuff.